On June 21st, 2008, the number 29 steam locomotive returned to the Virginia and Truckee Railroad after an absence of many years. On the 2:10 run, the train left the station with the diesel locomotive at the head, as it had been for many years. We ran down to Gold Hill, and on the way back up we stopped at the switch for the yard. They uncoupled the diesel locomotive, and they coupled the steam locomotive. This was the first revenue service the steam locomotive had performed in many years. Aboard the train for the return to the station under steam were 24 members of the Virginia and Truckee Railroad Historical Society. Waiting for us at the station were passengers ready for the next run at 3 o'clock. Those passengers got the first full revenue service run behind steam in many years. I was aboard the next run as well with my video camera, and what you're going to see here is the first full revenue service run of living steam in 2008. Gotcha. What do you think, Norm?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Virginia and Truckee Railroad. My name is Don. I'll be your conductor. We have a few very simple safety rules we're going to ask everyone to follow. First, please do not move back and forth between the cars while the train is in motion. Please keep anything you might hold near and dear inside the train. Children, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, your vidcam, whatever it may be. And please do not stand on the benches, sit on the rails, or stand on the platforms while the train is moving and during coupling and uncoupling operations. We're also going to ask that you please turn off your cell phones as they do interfere with the navigational equipment on board the engine. The right-of-way we're traveling over today is from the original V&T or Virginia and Truckee Railroad. It was started in 1869 by William Sharon, a San Francisco banker. Primarily used all over down off the mountain from the mines of Virginia City. The V&T was quite successful at this, running up here until about 1938. At which time the Virginia City leg of the run was abandoned, but it continued to run between Reno, Carson City, and Minden, making its final run on that route Memorial Day 1950. Trestle works we're rolling under now are all that remain of the overhead bucket delivery system, a gravity-driven system used all over to the bottom of the canyon, where a cyanide leaching process was used to separate the gold from the ore. Now, just on the other side of the tracks here, you're going to notice two holes in the ground with some stakes around them, marking the mine named after one of the more famous or infamous ladies of Virginia City, the Julia Mine.
Aboard the train this day were two members of the Horse Thief Canyon Desperados, a group of reenactors that raises money for the restoration of the St. Mary's in the Mountains Church. Once the train arrives in Gold Hill, we'll see more of their antics later in this video.
The tunnel now I'd like to welcome you to Gold Canyon. The original gold discovery site was located at the mouth of the canyon. Miners headed for the gold fields of California in 1849 made a small gold discovery. Tunnel number 3. The red brick fronted building there in the town below us, that's the old Bank of California, owned and operated by William Sharon. The same William Sharon who owned and operated the V&T. To the right and to the rear now, the other entrance to Tunnel 3. As you can see, this end is in far better condition. As we come back up the hill, take a real close look at Tunnel 3. But if you look close enough, you just might see the light at the end of the tunnel. Welcome to the Gold Hill Depot. The depot you see located here is the original Gold Hill Depot. Built in the late 1860s, abandoned with the rest around the 1930s. At that time, taken over by Story County for a $1 bill. Recently turned over to the Gold Hill Historical Society. They are in the process of refurbishing the facility.
The bear told me, that's how I know. Are you chucking? You know what, Sheriff?
What?
You pushed me a little bit too far now.
Yeah?
That's right. I want you to touch or dance with me. Well, you might not touch me or dance with me, but you're pushing me. You know what happens now?
What happens?
The bear gets it.
That's
That's right. Does the bear get it?
Shoot the bear!
Look on that bear's face.
Shoot him, Sheriff!
I wouldn't want to have this bear stuffing on my hands. You're not. Life of PETA. Don't worry, I won't let them hurt you. PETA, you know what that means? That means people for eating tasty animals. That's what that means. Yeah.
What else do you have in that bag?
What else? Well, I've only got one more thing left in here.
Yeah, well, what is
You're
it?
going to get a bang out of this one. Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Yep. You're going to get a bang out of it?
Yeah.
I'll bet you do.
Okay,
Well, let's have
let's
it.
see, what is it?
Oh, my shit. Woohoo! Oh, no! Look what you did. What? What do we do? He's all right. You bear scarers. You teddy bear abusers. Yeah.
Yeah?
You bullies. Bullies.
Once the reenactors were done in Gold Hill, the train returned back up the hill from Gold Hill to Virginia City. We see the train passing the Gold Hill Depot, and we get a close-up of Jared and Jerry, the brakeman and the engineer. You can't see Ed, who's on the fireman's side. Here we see the train entering Tunnel 4 from the west side, the Gold Hill portal. This was really a historic occasion, and again, the Virginia and Truckee Railroad Historical Society was proud to be here for this event. This last shot is, I think, a classic shot. Just shows you what the Virginia and Truckee is all about. There's Ed kicking his feet up. Thanks for watching this Train Arts video. See livingsteam.com for more details.